It is National Pedestrian Safety Month, and in the U.S., more than 7,000 people died in traffic crashes last year. Here in Michigan, within this year, more than 150 pedestrians lost their lives in car crashes, according to Michigan auto law. Speaking on saving lives is Sergeant Randall Hahn with the Lansing Police Department. What is the reason behind these tragedies across our community?
There's several varying factors, but some that stand out is people are distracted driving. It's important to remember when you're using the roadways is to remove all distractions from your car. The big thing right now is cell phones. Michigan has moved to a hands-free driving state, and it is important to get the phone out of your hand. But not only speaking about the phones, but any distractions, whether it be the radio, eating, putting makeup on, just to remove all distractions and paying attention to what's going on, not only in front of you, but on each side of you as well.
And that stretches beyond pedestrians. There's motorcyclists and bicyclists and other people sharing the road as well. We see those signs that say, sharing is caring, or to share the road. And it seems like there are still those incidents happening across our area and even beyond. Now, you said one of the biggest reasons for these incidents is distracted driving, more specifically with technology and the cell phones. Even though Michigan has implemented the hands-free law recently, those incidents, again, still happening. Why is that? How can that be enforced even more?
I think it's just doing things like this, sitting down and talking about it and getting the word out there that it is dangerous, and doing several educational outreaches, as well as getting out on the streets and making contact with people and educating them through either brochures or pamphlets, or sometimes even citations. Last year we partnered with Office of Highway Safety Planning. We conducted just under 2,000 hours of extra patrol, the traffic unit. Just under 2,000 hours of extra patrol outside of our regular patrol, making contact. We had just shy of under 2,000 traffic stops or contacts with pedestrian and bicyclists, informing them of the laws and what they can do better safety-wise, as well as issuing citations.
So what it sounds like, it's not just the drivers that need to be aware and be careful on the road. It's also, on the flip side, the two-way street, the pedestrians, the other people sharing the road as well, who also need to have that mindfulness. What types of recommendations or refreshers would you give to all parties who share the road?
It's important from pedestrian-wise when you're walking is to be visual as well. Pay attention to your surroundings. If you are or need to cross a street, you are doing it at intersections properly marked. There's several intersections in the city that have a crosswalk. Utilize those. Some people, pedestrians as well, get impatient and they don't want to wait to the walk sign. It's important to use so many millions and millions of dollars that are pumped in nationally, but especially into the city, to provide this technology for pedestrians, and it's good to use it. Use the crosswalks to cross the street. But also, when you are crossing, it's important to, if there are cars in the area, make eye contact with the driver. That way they know they see you and it is safe to cross the street.
It can be hard to have that communication when someone's in the car versus walking across that crosswalk or trying to quickly cross the street. So it's that visual communication, that game of charades that you're trying to play with them. What rules would you have when you have those bicycle lanes, right? And then you have the cars there too. Even though there's those separate lanes for each of them, it can be cutting it close sometimes, and that space can still be limited. How far apart would you say cars and motorcyclists, bicyclists, pedestrians should be from each other?
An important rule to remember is allow yourself enough stopping distance. There's variables with the weather. Of course, you want to allow more stopping distance, like when it's snowing out. But for like pedestrians and bikes, is to allow enough room so both of you could use the road safely, share the road. There's a 3-foot law that you have to give for bicyclists when you're passing them, And it's important to honor that bike lane there because bicycles are turning off not only from main roads but from different cut sidewalks, parking lots, and it's important to leave that bike lane open because that's what it's intended for. Especially with your right-hand turns, the bike lane is not an extra right-hand turn lane. So it's important to stay out of that bike lane and leave that bike lane for what it's intended for, and it's the bikes.
It's just about following the rules of the road. Simple as that. Sergeant Hahn, thank you so much for joining us on Mid-Michigan Matters.
Thank you.